I am Jennifer Groce. I am a mayoral candidate for the City of DeKalb elections on April 9th. I am currently a research associate at the NIU Center for Governmental Studies. I've been there about a year and a half. The area I focus on is community and economic development, also regionalism and regional engagement with university and community relations. I was formerly the executive director of Renew DeKalb. That was there for about almost 9 years. And there I worked in leading the downtown revitalization project, planning, also worked with nearly every city department at the City of DeKalb, code, zone, planning, police, fire, you name it, I've worked with them. I'm the only candidate that's actually worked with each and every one of the single departments at the City of DeKalb. I've led the downtown revitalization efforts. I've worked in strategic planning directly with the city. I have helped to implement and work through with the public major initiatives with every one of the different staff departments there. And at the same time, I've also worked for Northern Illinois University, and I have understand the direct opportunities that we have for collaboration. So I think that very much sets me apart, the fact that one of our most important critical partners, I've worked with both. Not only have I worked with the city and NIU, I have worked at the county, state level. I've worked with a number of our local taxing bodies as well. And I think I have a great understanding as far as the collaboration that we need. And not just the understanding, but the direct experience really to be able to hit the ground running with this. We need to take care of the land that we have. It's all we get. So we need to be thoughtful about what's being proposed. Waste management has communicated to others that, if we aren't looking at expanding that dump, they're not profitable. So they may look at closing it and we may have to up our fees. Well, for me, I want to know, well, what would those fees be? Is it worth paying so that we don't increase the pollution and the environmental additional garbage that's going to come into our area? I'm proud of how much DeKalb recycles. I'm proud that we haven't overused our dump, to the point that we don't have to outsource our garbage somewhere else. But also I understand the business of what waste management will do. So, but I know there are hardworking folks out there who said, look, this issue just doesn't make sense. So I appreciate both sides that are happening in this. But in the end, this is all the land that we have. Well, I think you have to first make sure that you know what the needs of the corporations are. Are we seeing and know what's leaving? Is it we're having a propensity in retail that are leaving? Is it manufacturing? To really understand that, and then to really work with those business owners and those corporations. Why are you leaving? Is it the economy? Is it a lack of sales? Is it throughout the region you're finding a better position somewhere else? Is it lack of a ready-made workforce? Which is something that we have heard as our regional economic development officials have told us, that there are some issues with the workforce that's able to meet needs. So then it's coming in and developing a strategy that says with our corporations, all right, these are the things you need. Let's see how we can beef those up and provide you what we need. If it's a matter of the economy and folks just aren't able to shop as much, then we need to look at how many of the certain kinds of businesses that we have are here. So that we can support our existing corporations. Right now, that needs to be something that we look heavily at because recruitment's difficult. Things are still tight. The world's beginning to come back and churn a little bit. But those businesses that are here, we really need to invest in. Not everyone's going to stay for whatever reasons there may be. That's just part of how the free market works. But we need to certainly make sure we understand what their needs are and help them out however we can. We truly need, as a city and a university, to move our city forward. We need to go forward with some excellence, strengthen additional partnerships, but more than anything, we realize that we live in a fabulous community. There's so much good that is in DeKalb. There's so many great opportunities, but there's challenges that we're facing. We have some serious crime issues here. We have housing issues. We have the need for more living wage jobs for our families. And not only do I understand that, but I bring the enthusiasm and energy and expertise to really be able to address those issues. So I respect all of our candidates, but I am excited to get to work and build a stronger city and a stronger university.